Just a second, I fucking fell and died. You look like a fell!
Where's my route where Takuma dies because he tripped while running from the fog?
Bad ending.
化け物こっち来るな
ああもうみゆきアグモン走るぞ
I like that they said bear monster, but it is just Piedmon.
Right? I wouldn't even assume it was a monster. I would have just assumed it was a clown. Just an actual clown.
Yeah. I mean, I guess he had swords.
You can be a human clown with swords.
Yeah. No, Piedmon's just that fucked up looking. Also, I know his shoulders are meant to be puffy, but because of the way he is, and you never see him with his shirt off, it looks like he just has an entire chunk of shoulder missing.
Yeah!
なになにこんな時にコスプレ
裏の祠も倒壊して大変不安定な状況です野獣馬は前に出ないで
I like that everyone's like, this is a recurring joke in Digimon. They see a Digimon, they're like, is that some kind of cosplay? They say it with Flamemon as well in Frontier. They see Flamemon and is like, oh my god, this child's a fucking furry.
Oh no!
Fucking Takuya, you fucking furry.
なんだお前はこっちを向いておとなしくうっとうしい
That policeman just died.
Yeah, he's dead now. He's gone.
Yeah. Do you think Piedmon would have 4 Keyblades?
Oh my god. Yes.
Damn it. This is just what I hoped wasn't happening. What would they be, do you reckon? One of them would be like the Alice in Wonderland. Was there an Alice in Wonderland one? Yeah, it had like a heart on it.
Yeah.
And then... oh man, I don't know. I don't think there are any others with like the other card suits on them. There
What
it
if
is.
it was just 4 of the Alice in Wonderland one, but with the different suits?
Oh. It would match his colors. I think.
Yeah, that would be cool.
What does the Alice in Wonderland one look like?
Kind of looks just like a key with like a little heart on it.
Oh, and I'm looking at it. Oh, you can't see this, can you?
No.
You can't see the Steam browser. Okay, a recolored version of this. Lady Luck. So, 1 to match Piedmon's colors. Anyway.
I feel like that would work for him.
Yeah. Well, something's not right. He's covered in wounds. He looks absolutely furious. An entire piece of his shoulder is missing. Let's say it again. Was there something important inside it? I mean, there was that mature enlightenment slab that I finally got, but I have it now. But I shouldn't get distracted. Right now we need to find a way to deal with Pidman. I mean Piedmon. Pidmon already exists. And people mispronounce his name as Pedomon.
Oh no.
Yeah. Why'd they translate it that way? Couldn't they have just called him Pidmon? Hey Mew, welcome! Everyone give my dear, beautiful friend Chibi Muko a follow. She deserves all your love and attention. And she's streaming Ace Attorney, which I'll be joining her for again tonight. It'll be great.
Hey.
それなのにどうしてこんな仕事をするんだ
Anyway.
ピエモンみゆき近づいちゃダメだあいつどう見たって正気じゃない
ピエモン
Of course, you do the same for me, Miyu.
間違ってるわ
なんだと私のどこが間違っているというのだ
あれはルシはあなたの思っているような存在じゃないの
He's Yggdrasil. No, he's not.
そんなたらめを言うな
I hate that the Yggdrasil card is of the little 76 white thing and not the actual tree. Anyway. Oh no, Piedmon's gonna attack Miyuki. Tell her to run. I want to save her, but my legs just won't move. Damn it, I gotta do something!
みゆき頼むから逃げてくれ
逃がすものか君危ない
Di-
ごめんなさい私のせいで
いいから君は下がりなさいここは任せて邪魔をす
Shoot
る
him!
人間が
Yeah.
タクマどうするの
どう
Are Japanese cops allowed guns?
I actually have no idea.
Yeah. Because I know Japan is not allowed, like, a military. They're allowed a self-defense force. I couldn't even bring myself to save Miyuki. What am I supposed to do? Then again, if I don't do anything, innocent people are gonna be in danger.
私の邪魔をしたことここで後悔させてやる
お願い少し
I like
だけ
that the
話
scuff
を
and
聞いて
damage on this sprite does not transfer over to his other sprites
何をし
for
ようと
this
してい
scene.
るかは知らんがその手には乗らん
違うのお願いだから私の話を聞いて
みゆき前に出ちゃダメだ
Does she really think she can convince Piedmon? I don't think she has much chance. This isn't the ghost game, Piedmon.
私はお前を連れ戻し主の寵愛を取り戻すのだ
だからそんなことをしたって何の意味もないのよ
まだ言うか
私にはわかるの魂を奪われている間ルシと同じ世界を見ていた私にはルシはあなたのことなんて最初から何とも思ってない
お前の言うことなど誰が信じるかでたらめだ何もかもでたらめだ主を冒涜する者はこの私が許さん
It's no use. It's no use! Any more of this will only make things worse. Silver the Takuma! We have to stop Piedmon now!
分かってるよタクマ戦う準備はできてる
まずは邪魔なそいつらを血祭りにあげるそれからミコお前を主のもとへ送ってやる
タクマ来るよ
分かってる
I don't see any way around a fight now. I can save my second thoughts for later.
アグモン戦うぞ
Fighto, fighto!
うわやっべえこれマジなんかの撮影
いやこれマジなやつじゃないのあの小さい方とかリアルすぎる
Gossipy girl.
ええちょっと写真
What does capricious mean?
君たち危ないから下がってここから避難して
Capricious, given to sudden and unaccountable changes of mood or behavior.
What does that have to do with the scene? For that one line he was given.
Absolutely nothing.
Good. Here we have Gossipy Girl onlooker boy, small penis man, big titted woman. Not to be confused with big penis man and small titted woman.
Oh my god, we found the gossip girl.
Oh my god. XOXO.
Gossip girl. God damn it.
Let's put in a vaccine. Like, Hoemon. Well, we've got 2 of the Dark Masters with us.
The funniest way to do this battle.
Yeah. If only we had a machine Dramon, eh, Sam?
Yeah, probably.
Hydro water! Hydro power! Any Shinzo fans? No one knows what I'm talking about when I talk about Shinzo.
I'm sorry.
Oh, 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 we're going Shinzo. Honestly, it's fine. Yakumo was low tier waifu anyway. Cause she was so boring! Like, all the other characters would have, like, their goofy moments. But then she'd just be serious all the time and be like, but Mushra, I'm the lost human, we have to get to Shinzo. I don't get to participate in your slapstick comedy because I'm just so serious.
Ew.
Yeah. You know, she does it once. And that's it. It's when there's an episode where the main character Mushra has to decide which Yakumo is the real one and which one is an evil clone created by the bad guys, and they do that trope again. And after he gets it right, Yakumo's like, so how did you know I was the real one? And he says something about her scent, because he's not a human.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but she is. He's like a Phoenix Man thing. It's difficult to explain. 1, because lore, and 2, because I haven't seen the show in like 20 years.
That's fair.
Yeah, he's like a Phoenix person. And so he says that, and she like has like the angry anime girl look and goes, "Are you saying I stink?" And that was funny. And that was the most attractive that Yakumo has ever been, because she was being silly. And she never does it again.
She gotta be funny one time.
She did.
I knew when we first met, you and Kairi smelled the same.
Yeah. Oh, that's real, isn't it? That was Riku to Shion. Is that what that was?
It was him talking to nominate Shade of
Ah.
Memories. You'd think it would be in abridged, but no. The actual line in the game.
Isn't it because he like?
You and Kairi smell the same.
Isn't it because he can like smell darkness or something?
Yeah, but I don't know why you know what Kairi smells like.
Yeah. To be fair, I know what some of my friends smell like. Not because I actively, like, sniff them or anything, but just from being around them long enough.
That's fair.
Like, I don't know if I've told the story. Well, you know, we'll skip this part and we'll do this part and then I'll tell the story while the fight's happening. This is the last thing I need right now.
ねえもっと近づいて撮影しよう。
やっばこれ絶対 SNS でバズるじゃん。
Oh my god, he's running away.
これでもくらえ。
It's a good thing we live in this weird town where everything is squares.
やっべなんか破片飛び散ってんだけど。
みんな離れて。 本当に危ないから近寄らないでください。
Okay, so story time. I was at uni once. Excuse me. And, I went to my next class. I was almost late, so I, like, ran there, sat down on one of the couches outside my class, and took a breath because tired. I immediately caught the scent of the person next to me, and without even processing what had happened, immediately, because it was my friend, I recognized it immediately. And I went, oh, hey, like, person's name. And then I realized what I had said. I was like, wait, what the hell? But yeah, I subconsciously just pick up on my friend's scents, I guess. I'm sure if we were doing this stream in person, I know what yours was by now. And I would consistently make the you and Kairi smell the same joke to you. You and Miyuki smell the same. No, you and Minoru smell the same. I told the friend that happened to, like that I was able to recognize her, and she laughed at me. I mean, at least she didn't find it weird.
True.
Because like I said, I do not actively smell my friends, but if you sit next to me for extended periods of time, like in class, for example, then inevitably, because of the way breathing works, it's...
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. I feel like Phoenix Mon's gonna die soon.
It'll be a noble sacrifice.
Yeah. Smash it all to bits, Megadramon! Oh my god.
Angie Takuma. Smash! My favorite word! God, are you the Hulk now?
No, Megidramon goes up to Gigadramon and goes, let me smash, please.
Oh no. You want a stick?
You want a stick? You want some fuck? You want some fuck? Translation, dost thou desireth the penetration?
Oh no.
I think Puppetmon's gonna die as well. Oh no, Puppetmon lives.
Let's go.
I love that it's called that. It's so funny, and seeing people react to it is funny. Genocide attack! Ethnic cleansing beam!
No!
Every Piedmon is now dead. We won?
Takuma.
Let's save again.
Agumon.
Piedmon is absolutely covered in wounds. Probably can't even move anymore. Let's kill him. Is it safe to just leave him here like that? Yeah, let's kill him. Then again, I don't really want to kill him. Let's kill him.
Why not?
Takuma-san, Agumon, Piemon ga.
Because then we sink to their level or some stupid moral bullshit that doesn't make sense.
Stop being a main protagonist.
Yeah.
Commit the murder.
あんなに傷だらけなのに
Remember in Series of Unfortunate Events where they were like, we shouldn't torture Esme Squalor? Or no, we should let her go because otherwise we're just as bad as her, and then they let her go, and then she immediately attacks them. That was the best part. Like, I can give them a pass because they're like children, but they're also supposed to be giga geniuses.
Yeah, like you're not allowed to be that smart and then do something that stupid, especially in a series where you've been like repeatedly attacked.
Yeah. That's some determination. Oh my god. He's Undertale. It's Kara.
よく
すごい目でこっちを睨んでるたくまどうする
どうするったって僕とアグモンだけじゃん。これ以上どうしようも。
僕ならまだ大丈夫たくまのためならいくらだって戦える
アグモン。
Agumon. I know he means it, but we can't go on like this. He took a lot of damage in that fight. I don't have the heart to put him through anymore.
やっぱりみんなが仲間が一緒じゃないとダメなのか。
二人とも諦めないで。
みゆき。
私が扉を開くから、その隙にピエモンを。
扉？
見込め何をする気だ
I love his perfectly symmetrical stance. Whoops. It's that song, the same song I heard in the music room. It's that song from the opening theme.
みゆきの声き
Or the opening screen.
なんだ急に風が。
You're my Wonderwall.
光って
この白い光。
That same white light I saw when Miyuki saved us in the music room is growing again. It's that portal from the prologue.
これはなんだこの白い光これが巫女の力
たくまさん、今です。
Takuma now!
It got so randomly.
Very tangentially related. I watched was it Runaway Locomon for the first time last week alongside the other Tamers movie that I can't remember the name of. You know that have you seen it? Runaway Locomon?
I haven't.
Rika has a song in it. In
Oh
both
my God.
English and Japanese. It's good. It's catchy and she has a nice voice. I haven't heard it in Japanese, but she has a nice voice in English. But the version that we watched did not have the end credits in it. So at the end of the movie, Rika starts singing the song, and it just cuts. It just stops. Because she was supposed to continue singing it through the end credits. And it just ceases. She's like all sad. Because her main inner conflict did not get resolved. We just got introduced to it. So she starts singing the song and then the movie just ends.
I need to see this movie now. Oh my god.
We gotta watch it together at some point.
I'm so down.
Yeah. My only critique is that Beelzemon appears for all of 30 seconds. Which means it's the worst movie
Not
of all
enough
time.
seconds.
Yeah. He gets a hug from Calamon though, so it's fine.
Aww.
Anyway, oh, I get it. If we can force Piedmon inside... Drop kick the clown!
何を
決まってねえこのまま向こうの世界に返すんだ
I mean, I kind of wish
やめろ
this part had cutscenes.
やめろ
Or even just a frame of him and Agumon just holding onto Piedmon and, like, pushing him.
Right? I would have loved that.
Yeah, the way the professor did with Fangmon.
たくま大丈夫か
And just the image of him, like, saying that line while, like, pushing him. That would be cool.
よかった
Well, that solves our immediate problem, but that doorway of light is still there. I don't know what that means, but I find myself unable to say anything.
たくまさん私決めたよ
Oh. We have to load the decision she made.
決めたって何を
たくまさん崩れた神社を見て私が言ったこと覚えてる
裏の祠が崩れたってやつ
そうあの祠は主にとって
It's where he hides his
重要な
porn.
場所なの今まではあの祠のおかげで主の力がある程度抑えられてたんだけどあれが壊れたってことは霧があの島を覆い尽くすのにそう長くはかからない
霧が島を覆い尽くすそんなことになったら
みんな怖い霧に飲み込まれちゃうよ
もう時間がないのあっちの世界にもこの世界にもこのままにしていたらいずれはこの世界にも大きな影響が出てしまう
僕はどうしたらいい
お願い力を貸してこの世界をみんなを守りたいのこの世界を何より仲間たちを守ってそして私も主は私を奪い返そうと狙っているはずだから
みゆき僕は
たくま
Oh? What should I do? No. What do I want to do? Part of me wants to save the world, like Miyuki says. But I know how hard that's gonna be. Then again, if I don't do anything, I'll be turning my back on all my friends. They've done so much for me, I hate to just abandon them. But am I really up to taking on something that could mean the end of the world? Besides, I never asked to go into that other world. I got dragged in without a choice. Now that I'm finally free of that awful death trap, I'm supposed to go back? For all I know, that could cost me my life. I don't know if I'm prepared for that, even though I've been risking my life for like 9 chapters now.
たくま
悪魔
That's right. If I gave up now, I'd also be giving up on Agumon. And it's definitely not something I want to do. He means so much to me. Yeah, let's save. This is the branch off point. So we can moral, we can wrathful, we can't harmony for some reason.
Yeah, it only ever lets you choose 2 at a time, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess technically 3, but, you know,
Yeah,
I don't count.
Yeah. So we can do the moral ending, which I've already done. We can do the wrathful ending, which is the track we're on. Or we can do the bad ending, the coward's ending, the bitch ending, the mummy ending. What other names for it are there?
Bitch ending.
Yeah, the bitch ending. What do you know any other names for it?
Pussy ending.
Yeah, the pussy ending. Oh man, speaking of pussy, there's a Gatomon emote in chat. Hey, Kurosawa-san, how are you? It's good to see you. You're just in time to see us do the bitch ending.
僕は絶対ないあっちの世界には 戻らない。
Oh, shush. You give me too much praise.
I think it's the correct amount.
ど
No.
うしてそんなことを言うんだ。
仕方ないじゃないか。
The acting for this part is so good.
もう限界なんだよ。
Even though it's a dramatic character
あっ
shift
ち
for
の世界
Takuma.
にさらわれてから僕だって必死に頑張ってきた。それは全部ここに帰ってきたかったからだ。なのにまたあっちの世界に戻れっていうの。
それはみんな一緒だと思う。だからこそ今タクマさんの力が必要で。
僕はそんなに強くない。
なんでそんなこと言うんだよ。タクマは弱くなんかない。それは一緒にいた僕が一番知ってる。だってずっと一緒に戦ってきたじゃないか。僕だって何度もタクマに助けられたんだ。
それはアグモンが強いだけだよ。僕は何もしてない。
そんなことない。僕が強いって言うならそれはタクマのおかげだぞ。
そうだよ。アグモンが強くなるのはタクマさんとの絆のおかげで。それはタクマさんの心が強いから。だからこそアグモンは。
それは。
Huh? Did I just get a message? What a weird time for my phone to go off. It's funny. I forgot I even had my cell phone. Who could that be from? God fucking damn it, Kurosawa-san. Hyper Super. Heyo Super Mega Ultra Alpha Omega Chocolate Vanilla Gluten Free Amazing God of Many Voices. No! Get your Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged DVCA references out of here. Super special awesome chocolatey fudge coated mega rare super card. Bigger, longer, and uncut guru. I am Guru. Super Kami Guru. It's a message from my mom. Just seeing that. Just seeing the letters Oka-san. Oka-san on the screen, my vision starts to blur.
大丈夫？事故があったってニュースを見て心配してるのよ。連絡ちょうだいね。
That mysterious voice said it was enough praise. I beg to differ. That's fair. Wow, I can't believe you and Kurosawa-san are ganging up on me, Sam.
Look, you need to know you're amazing.
You shut your goddamn face hole this instant.
I will not. You are beloved.
Mwah. I don't know how I never noticed, but now I can see message after message from my mom.
さんに会いたい。
Just picturing her face makes me somehow feel safe, but also lonely at the same time.
ごめん、みゆき。
Fuck the pullback!
本当にごめん。
He took one giant step away from both of them.
どうしても母さんの元に帰りたい。だから。
Kurosawa-san, get the fuck out of here with that shit.
そっか。そうだよね。たくまさんの気持ちも考えずに。ごめんなさい。
みゆきのせいじゃない。
Oh, that's a good
ただ
shot.
弱いから。
He can't look them in the eyes anymore. Man, I feel awful. I can't even bear to look at them, see how disappointed they must be.
僕タクマとお別れしたくなかったな。
アグモン、僕ごめん。
いいんだ。 番したいことをしてほしいから。
違う。本当は僕だってアグモンともっと一緒に。
でもこれでバイバイなんだよね。
God damn it.
大丈夫だよタクマ、心配しないで。僕たちが必ず何とかするから。主を倒して世界を守ってみせるよ。あっちの世界は僕のふるさとだしね。僕たちが何とかしなきゃ。だからタクマはこっちで。
Pain.
I've played this before. Why does it still hurt?
I love that he says it. He probably means it, but it sounds a bit backhanded. Like, yeah, you can stay safe here. But no, it hurts more
Like,
that
we're
it's.
gonna go risk our lives.
But it hurts more because he probably does genuinely mean it, because he wants us to be safe.
Miyuki! そろそろ行くぞ。
Miyuki's my partner now.
くたびれてる。
Friendship active with Takuma.
じゃあなタクマ、元気だな。
Is it just me or did Agumon's eyes look wet? Was he crying?
たくまさん、お元気で。
待って。アグモン。アグモン。アグモン。
This ending is even worse because he doesn't even stick by his decision. He regrets it immediately.
Right?
After they were gone, I went back home to find my mom waiting for me. This whole thing had been a nightmare, and now I was back where I really belonged. Only, the curry I always used to love never seemed to taste quite as good as before. And of course, after they vanished into the light, I never saw Miyuki or Agumon again.
忘れ物ない？
うん、大丈夫。さっきもちゃんと確かめたんだから。
だってタクマ、お弁当忘れて遠足に行って泣いて帰ってきたことあったじゃない。
やだな母さん。それ何年前の話だよ。
もうここへは帰ってこられないのよ。大丈夫なのね。
うん、大丈夫。
お友達ともちゃんとお別れはしたの？
Whose sadistic idea was this? Mine. I picked the bad ending.
したよ。
That's a lie. Since I came back to this world, I haven't had any friends. Instead, thanks to those pictures of Agumon fighting Piedmon going viral, nasty rumors about me working with monsters spread all throughout the school. There were memes about me. I couldn't shake the feeling that all my old friends, and even my teachers, suspected me. Not that I really care. Not as long as I've got my mom. She's the only one constant in my life. She's always on my side.
それじゃあそろそろ行こっか。
ねえ母さん。
何？
僕ずっと母さんの子供だよね。
当たり前じゃない。タクマはいつまでも子供よ。
Oh shit, I ended the thing by accident.
世界が滅亡しても。
バカね、大丈夫よ。何があっても母さんがタクマだけは守ってあげるから。
I hate this.
そっか。なら安心だね。
But we all have to suffer together. The world is slowly falling apart, Strange weather patterns, natural disasters, furry artists. People have fewer and fewer places to live these days. It's weird. I feel like someone once warned me things would turn out like this. I don't remember it all that well. We can't stay here anymore. Emergency relocations aren't all that rare these days. Who knows? Maybe we'll have to relocate again before too long.
さあほら行くわよ
Feels like this is the end of the world. There's probably nowhere left that's safe anymore. But it doesn't really matter what happens. Not while I have my mother to hold my hand. She'll abandon you like you abandoned Agumon Takuma, goddammit. Oh, she won't abandon you like you abandoned Agumon Takuma. So that was the bad ending. It was pain.
I forgot you get an actual game over screen.
Yep. So with that, thank you guys for... No, I'm kidding.